Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to update your Fort Digital LED board using the mobile app. You can easily manage this through your phone by downloading the app from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. First, open your App Store and search for Called LED Art. Make sure you download the correct app from the right publisher. Once the app is installed, you'll need to connect your phone to the LED board's Wi-Fi network. Ensure your LED board is powered on, as it will broadcast its Wi-Fi signal. In your phone's Wi-Fi settings, look for a network name starting with WF2 followed by other characters. It may look a bit strange, but that's correct. Tap on it and enter the password. The password is usually either 88888 or 8881688. After connecting, your phone may display a warning that there is no internet connection. On Android devices, select Always Connect to this network. On iPhones, you may need to manually keep the connection active if it tries to switch to another Wi-Fi. It's important that your phone stays connected to the LED board's Wi-Fi even though there is no internet for the updates to work. Next, open the LED Art app. The first time you launch the app, you'll need to add your LED board. Tap Add, and since you are already connected to the board's Wi-Fi, it should automatically detect it. Click OK to confirm. The app will then display the board's details and you can proceed to the programming section. Within the app, you can create and manage multiple programs, which are essentially reusable designs. This allows you to store templates and switch between them without recreating designs from scratch each time. Let's look at the default program as an example. Tap on it to open, and you'll see the interface, which includes a default text element. If you want to change the text, simply tap on it and type something new. For instance, Welcome 12345. Click OK and you will see a preview of your message on the screen. You can adjust the font size, for example, increasing it from 13 to 18, and set the text to bold or centered. You can also change the font color, such as yellow or green, depending on your board's capabilities and firmware version. If you need additional font styles, you may have to download them while connected to the internet. Alright, so you can change the color, and you can also apply styles such as italic, underline, or bold. Once you're happy with your design, just tap Send, and you'll see the LED board update immediately. Now, let's talk about animations. By default, the board displays your text statically. For example, if you set a larger font and send it, it will show in place. You can also enable multicolor effects and tap Send again to see the changes. If you'd like to make the text scroll instead of static, select the scrolling option and tap Send. The text will now move across the board. You can adjust the scroll direction, for instance, scrolling left, and you can change the scroll speed as well. Remember, a smaller speed number makes the scroll faster, while a larger number slows it down. If you want a continuous scrolling effect known as head to tail, simply enable the option, and it will keep looping. It's best to add some spacing between repeats for clarity, then tap OK and Send. As you can see, the board now scrolls continuously in a smooth loop. There are other animation choices too, such as Twinkle, which makes the text blink. For example, you could change the text to Danger in red, select the twinkle effect, and tap Send. Now the message blinks on the board. Feel free to explore these animations, but avoid using the white inverse twinkle effect as it may be too bright and could potentially damage the LED lights. In most cases, you will use either static display, continuous scrolling, or twinkle for blinking text. The app also allows you to set the twinkle speed for more customization. Next, let's look at creating multi-line text. Currently, the program shows one line, but if your LED board is tall enough, you can display multiple lines of text. To do this, simply resize your existing text to make it smaller. Then tap Add to insert a new text block. You'll see the new text layer appear as a second tab, separate from the first one. You can adjust its size and position, just like before. For example, you could add a second line that says Roadworks and adjust its size to fit nicely on the display. Okay, now I'm going to make the font smaller, set it to bold, and align it to the center. I'll change the color to yellow and tap Send. That's it. You can see the update immediately. You can actually create as many text windows as you want. For example, I could add a third window and type Danger Roadworks, then make that smaller to fit. Next, I'll add a fourth window with the text Beware Careful, place it at the top, set it to continuous scrolling, change the colors, and tap Send. It works exactly like the sample in the app. giving you flexibility to design multiple windows with different messages. You can also remove any of these windows whenever you like. Apart from text, you can also add a clock display. However, try not to use functions other than text, images, and clock, as the rest are not supported by your board and might cause errors. So, to add a clock, I'll insert a new window, resize it to fit, and tap Send. You'll see the clock appear on the board. If you want to change the time, just go back to the main menu, select Device, then tap Time, where you can either synchronize automatically or set the time manually. The board will then update to the latest timing. Back in the program editor, you can also customize the clock format. For example, day, month, year instead of time, and tap Send again to apply it. You can design as many windows as you like, combining text, clock, and images with various animations. This is considered one program or design. If you want to keep it, simply leave it saved and return to the main menu. If you'd like to start a completely new design, just tap Add New Program. That will create a blank canvas for you to begin again. For example, let's say you want to add an image this time, such as a traffic light symbol or a brand logo. Close the existing windows, add a new window, and select Image. Tap the plus button and choose a local picture from your device. One important note: make sure your image background is black. If you use a white background, it could burn out the LED pixels over time and shorten the board's lifespan. Adjust the size and placement of the image as needed. For example, I can adjust the image like this, then tap Send. That's it. The image appears on the board right away. You can upload any image you want, but make sure its resolution matches your LED board's resolution for the best results. Of course, you can always adjust the image proportions directly in the app. If you want to animate the image, you can apply an animation effect and even adjust the speed. Once you're happy with it, just tap Send, and you'll see the animated image displayed on the LED board. You can create as many images as you like. Each of these designs is considered its own program. For example, I'll make another program with a new image, tap Send, and it will display immediately. You can pre-create as many programs as you need, give them custom names, and easily switch between them later. Whenever you need to change your LED board's design, just select the saved program and tap Send. That way, you don't have to recreate designs from scratch every time, saving you a lot of time and effort. Another important setting is the brightness control. You can go back to device settings and adjust the brightness to your preference. If it's too bright, you can lower it to help protect the LEDs and extend their lifespan. For security, you can also change the LED board's Wi-Fi password. Just go to the Settings menu, enter a new password, and save it. This is especially useful if the board is placed outdoors to prevent unauthorized changes. That's it! You have full flexibility and creativity to design anything you like on your LED board, combining text, images, and animations however you prefer. Thank you for watching.